So I think that I am coming out of my weight loss plateau. Now, it has been longer than I wished it would have been, but I just feel good to see the direction that things are going in. So when I first started my GLP-1 journey, it took me 15 months to lose 50 pounds. And then my lowest was 60 pounds, 61 pounds. I remember seeing 217, right? And then by December of 2025, I was 230 pounds. So I had gained weight. So I went back from 217 to 230. And today I was 217. And I've been fluctuating for months, just from 217 to like 220, then getting to 230. But I haven't seen 217 since like last April. Honestly, it's not even about the number on the scale. But if you look at it, I lost 13 pounds this year so far. And I know some of y'all are thinking, that's it? You know, like, we halfway through the year. But yes, I think that's impressive, okay? I'll take it. I will take it. And right now, I am at my 83. I took 83 Pilates classes since November. I took 25 Orange Theory classes. I started Orange Theory the end of February. I walked more than 500,000 steps. Like, forget it just about the scale. Like, I feel better. If you ever read Atomic Habits, like, the stacking of the habits really work. You know, identifying myself as a person that wakes up and goes to Pilates at 6 worked. Like, this time last year, if you would have said, let's go to a 5 a.m. or a 6 a.m. class, I would have had a lot of excuses. Like, I'm not a morning person, you know, I go to sleep so late and da-da-da-da-da. I just wasn't trying to do it, honestly. And I was getting my workouts in, but they weren't consistent. I actually downloaded my health stats from the Apple Health app, and I uploaded it to AI, and it kind of let me know, like, before my 90-day lock-in, I was like 42% consistent. But in the last 70 days, today is day 70, 90-day lock-in, I am at 82% consistent, okay? That is a big jump. Like, instead of focusing so much on that scale, like, Pilates and Orange Theory seem like the norm to me. Like, the other day I said, oh, I'm going to my late class. Why am I calling my 6:15 a.m. class my late class? It's crazy to me because it's like the same person that couldn't imagine waking up last year is now calling a 6:15 a.m. class late. It's because I go to Pilates at 6 o'clock, but I started with that one habit of showing up to Pilates, and then I stacked on that Orange Theory twice a week, and now those are norms. I've even been like cooking more at home, and I'm using AI for that too. You know, a lot of times I cooked, but like not knowing the reasons of why. So now I'm just trying to perfect like 5 simple meals: ground beef with some potatoes, taco bowls, marry me chicken, you know, salmon, not complicating things. So I'm excited. I've been drinking more water. I'm still not doing the best with tracking it, but I know my water intake has been better. You know, back in the day, it was all about having a big water bottle, and now it's about having smaller bottles, finishing it quicker, and not just leaving the water on the table or leaving it next to me. I was today years old when I found out that you can't return water bottles in Florida. I was like, oh, I could do micro payments and put that towards my credit card. My sister's like, you can't do that in Florida. That's a New York thing. I'm like, oh, I got mad water bottles in my trunk for no reason. So for June, my goal is still gonna be 6,000 steps, but I will like try to see like how many times I can get 8,000, because when I uploaded my data from my Apple Health, it shows that I'm getting an average of 7,000 steps. You know, I'm hitting that 6,000 most of the days. I had some days where I did hit like 15,000. I'm not ready to move it to 10. That's not the point of the 90-day lock-in. The 90-day lock-in was really just to build small habits, and it's working. I think the fact that I'm on this debt journey as well is helping, because now eating out, it's one thing is that I don't want to eat out as much because I want to save money, but I also don't want to eat out as much because I want my waist to be smaller. So it's like, hey, you know, start cooking more. That's where the cooking thing came in. Yeah, so for my June goal is to, you know, still hit my 6,000 steps a day. Try to push myself to 8,000 steps some days. Now that school is basically over, Monday's the last day of school, tomorrow, I don't have to bring Zay to school right after Pilates or right after Orange Theory. So when I leave the gym, I'm like, yo, why don't you just go to the track, or, you know, walk outside, just go on a walk for 30 minutes, because that way on Orange Theory days, you're going to hit your goal just by that, and then Pilates days, you're already halfway to goal, so that you will have more 8,000 days versus 6,000. But the goal is still going to remain 6,000, because that's what I committed to for the 90 days. But if I push myself a little bit more, you know, we'll talk about that. What else is my goal? My goal is to really keep track of what I'm drinking. It's only 20 days. The drinking as in water. I will say that June is going to be a little harder. I am taking some trips. They're just weekend trips, but I already know, like, I'm going on to New York on a Friday. I'm going to go to Orange Theory before I fly out. That Saturday, I'm going to go, like, on this short hike with my friend in the morning, so that'll be my workout. And that Sunday, I'll fly in home. It'll probably be a rest day, and that's okay. It's just one rest day. I'm still going to work out during the week. And then I'm going away again the end of June, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a workout on Friday, but if I can, I would do a workout on Friday. Oh no, we have time. Do a workout Friday, Orange Theory on Friday. We would probably work out on Saturday at the hotel, and then Sunday would be another rest day. So I want to incorporate, like, hey, like, even with me taking trips in June, that I'm still tracking my water, my steps, and getting my Pilates and my Orange Theory in. I feel like I'm gonna see 210 soon, like, cause I didn't even get excited about the 217 until I started saying, no, I think that's the real number. Like, so that's that. But that's my update. It's a really short video. Even with talking to y'all, I want to make sure that I show up for you guys every Sunday. I love us all supporting each other. And it's like, even if it's not always going to be edited perfectly or a whole week-long vlog, because honestly, those things take a long time to be editing and uploading. I be getting like 30 views, like, and I'm spending so much time. So I'm just showing up imperfectly. Like, this is me talking to y'all. It's about to get dark out, so we're about to end this video. But your girl is going to be in Wonderland soon. I said that I'm going to see Wonderland before September. It's not a pressure, because it's not all about the scale. But, like, I see it happening. Like, what I did say was that I wanted to see Wonderland by my 40th birthday. I'm about to turn 41 in this September, so I didn't make the goal. But even though I didn't make the goal, one thing I kept doing was I kept pushing. I kept taking my GLP-1. I kept going to the gym. I kept doing the things that I could control. And now finally, the scale looks like it's learning how to act, and it's showing up. So I'm proud of myself. Like, you got to be your biggest cheerleader. It is always going to be me versus me. I don't care what anybody else doing, but I care what I'm doing. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.